Hey Marquez, how does it feel to be home? Like, what was going through your mind last night when you were flying back after being away for nearly a month?
Hey, we couldn't wait to get home. I know a lot of guys couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I think we were more happy about going home after the win. The win was the first thing on our mind. But after we won, as soon as we got to the locker room, you could hear us chanting going into the locker room. We're going home. We're going home. So everybody's happy to get home. I'm happy. I finally slept in my bed finally, and just just happy to be here.
Luke Johnson.
And Marquez, I'm just curious what you guys think. You guys have won 2 out of 3, playing pretty good team football, but are you kind of excited for this thing to open up offensively a little bit? Just passing numbers haven't been like huge through 3 weeks, but you're still winning ball.
Oh, one more time. Sorry.
Yeah, are you just what's your kind of view of the passing offense right now? I mean, y'all are winning games. You haven't needed big games offensively, but that you only have like less than 400 yards in the season. Are you kind of just assuming that's going to open up at some point?
Yeah, being a receiver, we always want the ball thrown. We always want to throw the ball every play, but in this league, you got to run to win. And coach says all the time, we have great backs, and we know if once the run gets going, then the passing will open up. So, we do what we can, blocking and um, doing everything to make the run happen. And once that starts happening, then the passing game will open up and it'll be beneficial to us.
Catherine True.
Hey Marquez, first of all, congrats on actually getting to go home. I think we all feel like you do.
Thank
Great to be back in your own bed, I'm sure. Can you take us back through that your first touchdown yesterday? What kind of coverage they were playing, what you were seeing, how it feels to finally get that one out of the way?
you. It's great finally getting out the way. It's a blessing. Never thought it would come or thought it would come sooner, but everything happens in time. But really, it was a kill play that James killed, and then I had a kind of like a like a post trying to cross his face, and he grabbed me, and I didn't know it was a flag, and James said he didn't know it was a flag. So we just keep playing ball, and that's what happened. And then I didn't know James was throwing it out. I thought he was just throwing it up for me to have a chance. So I guess it kind of worked out in both of our favors.
Amy Just.
Yeah, on that play, you like how do you practice that? Like you said, like Jameis said, he wasn't even trying to throw it to you. Is that just luck, good opportunity, or a little bit of preparation sprinkled into that too?
People say it's luck. I say a little bit of both. Him throwing it out. If he was throwing it out, I'm pretty sure he would have thrown it out. But him, I know he's going through a lot of pressure and everything. So he's just trying to get it to the back of the end zone out. And I'm just, being a ball player, just trying to catch the ball. That's what we taught every ball thrown, especially to us, got to catch. So not knowing it's going out, just thinking it's a jump ball. So he's thinking he's throwing out. I'm thinking it's a jump ball. And I guess it kind of just meet in the middle.
Brett Martell. Or excuse me, Nick Underhill.
Were those kind of your basketball skills there going up for a rebound? It seemed like you kind of had to like trail back a little bit and just kind of box out a little bit to get it.
Oh, one of my coaches had sent me a message after the game and said I had channeled my inner basketball, but that's exactly what it was. But yeah, I guess you could say that.
And then just overall, how do you feel like you're settling in now that it's regular season? You got a couple games and you're kind of getting out there and having a little more action is the number one guy kind of.
I think it's good coming in, getting a few games under your belt just so everybody can get calmed down. Beginning of the season, it's a long off season, everybody's ready to play. Then you see a lot of things that you weren't prepared for because, first game, everybody's trying new, whether it's a new coach, new team, new quarterback, new whatever. So everybody's trying to get acclimated to that, even though the off season, the first game is actually the first test to everything. So going from the first to the second game was a huge jump. And, we watch film, learn from it. Then we go from the second to third game, going into another hostile environment and playing win there is Mario and all the defense. Everybody says all the time, it's hard to win, and never forget the feeling of winning, and that's what we cherish. That's that 24-hour thing. A lot of people don't like it, but that's what we go on. Win or lose, you have 24 hours to take it in, enjoy it, and move on to the next. So today, we get a good lift in and watch the film, and then prepare for New York.
Martel.
Yeah, hey there. Are there some unusual challenges to being home this particular week in terms of taking stock, of your property for the first time since the storm, attending to anything that needs to be attended to, cleaning up? I know your friend Juwan Johnson will probably have to spend a lot of time restocking his refrigerator, things like that. But how are you going to kind of manage that with compartmentalizing, when you're in the building working on football?
We all been through adversity, so I don't think this is gonna be any different. We've been away for so long because coach wanted us when we come back home not having to worry about anything. But obviously the worries are still there. It's just less. We don't have to worry as much as we would have if we would have came back earlier. So I think coach and them done a good job in that aspect. So now we got 2 off days. We won't get as much done in these days we have off, whether to our family, whether to our apartment, our house, whatever it is. And then Wednesday, by the time Wednesday comes around, we start getting our focus and ready to play.
Are there any interesting examples of things that you have to do around the house, or?
First of all, my plant is dead. I know people laugh at it all the time, but I walked in, my plant was withered, and then I checked on my babies. My baby's all good. I told them, I texted a group message as soon as I got home and told them that, everything's fine here. And a lot of them, Deontay and Ty, dislike my message. They just hate it. So you can tell them I said that but everybody got things that they had to do. Like I know some of the guys' apartments still messed up. Some of them had a little damage. Some had a lot. So we just try to help each other in whatever aspect we can before times come rolling around where we have to start getting prepared.
Amy Just.
Yeah, you posted last night that you were carrying your touchdown ball onto the plane with you. What are you going to do with it?
My family, my parents will come up here next week for the game, and the ball will go home with them, and they'll do whatever they want. I'm sure they'll frame it and put it up somewhere, but it's going home to Georgia.
How excited are you that it's going back with them, that you scored for them, and now you get to focus on other touchdowns?
Right, many more to come.
All right, and last question, Luke Johnson.
And Marquez, what do you think of Deontay's game yesterday? He didn't put up huge numbers, but it seems like every time the ball found his hands, it was like in a clutch situation.
Deontay knows exactly what type of player he is, whether it's return game or we need him for crucial third downs like last game. But Deontay is just a chess piece that gets moved everywhere. Coaches love him. We love him as a group, and I'm sure every defense knows about him. And if not, then they are going to. Because he's a special player, and I'm just excited and happy to play with him.
Amy,
Hey.
want to go ahead?
Yeah, what type of plant did you have? I'm just curious. What type of plant did you have?
I couldn't even tell you. My mom sent me plants for my apartment when I first moved in, and she thought she ordered me fake plants, and she sent like 3 fake plants and 1 real plant. So because she sent the real plant, I got to take care of it. After I told her I didn't want no real plant, so now I blame mom all the time, but she just laughs about it and say, I thought they were fake, but I said, no, you sent the real plant. Now I got to take care of it.
All right. Thanks, Marquez. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.